Alright, today we're going to be working on a Circus V2 Punch system. So first you're going to need to allow Creative Tool Beta content. So turn that on, save it. Okay, now we're going to go to Configure. We're going to change this event to Player Collision. And going to wire. First going to wire the event receiver to the splitter. Then we're going to put player A from the event receiver after player right hand velocity, and then player left hand velocity for both. We're going to plug that, wire both of these to vector get magnitude. Then we're going to do vector get magnitude to both A inputs. Now we're going to put the greater than or equal to into the condition that for the if chip, and now you're going to put the splitter. You're going to plug the splitter execution out into both the ifs, into two different ones. And you're going to put the top one into the top velocity add, and then the bottom one into the bottom velocity add. Now we're going to plug player B into the target, because player B is the player that is getting hit or launched. And we're also going to set the greater equals to a value that will be good enough for it to detect that you are actually punching them. So if you set it to 0, if you don't even move your arms, you could still hit them, which is not how you would want it. So we're going to set it to 0.9. Now we're going to get a right hand finger direction chip and a left hand finger direction chip. Also, you can get the splitter chip in the Invention store. I think it's free. I don't remember. Now we're going to plug player A from the player collision event receiver to both of these, because these are the directions of your hand that the player will be launched in, like they will get hit, and they will send them in that direction. We're going to move this up here above it, above the right hand chips, and the left on the bottom, so it's less confusing. Alright, now we have my buddy Zulu Membrane. He's going to be our test dummy. We hit him, he should launch a little bit, go flying a little bit. And now we're going to add effects, since we know that works. These are the chips that you're going to need to add effects. So first we're going to put the velocity add into the first respawn, the top one. And we're going to connect that top one into, well, we're going to connect it into the SFX in a minute, but first we're going to put that as the target, so that is the object that responds, so you can hear the sound in 3D. It's not just the 2D sound where everyone can hear it. Now we're going to connect that respawn, the first respawn, the top one, into the SFX. Now we're going to put the play on the SFX, so that this can lead into that respawn, so that it adds another effect, a visual effect. And we're going to put the emitter as the target. Okay, now we're going to connect the start on the emitter to the run on the delay. We're going to set this to 0.3, so that this is so that the emitter is not looping or infinitely going. That's all it's for. Now we're going to turn the res effects off on the respawn, so that they don't have an orange effect while they respawn. Okay, so now I'm wiring the player right hand position to the rotation and the position of the respawn chip, so that it respawns on the hand, so it makes the sound effect next to the hand. And we're gonna hook that up to player right hand position to player A. And Now we're going to select this whole thing. Select all the chips and the gadgets. We're going to clone it. And we're just going to set it up for the left side now. Okay, now I'm just going to configure this SFX chip and set it to some sort of hit sound that sounds like you're getting hit far or hard, something like that. So I went with dodgeball bounce, and I'm gonna do it the same thing for this one, just different sound. And remember to set it to 3D so that the sounds, not everyone can hear them, only the people nearby. One last thing, I had to connect the respawn to the velocity add for the left hand because I had forgot, but look at it now, it works, both hands. So yeah, that's a tutorial. Hope I explained it well enough. I know I'm not very good at it, but I hope you got the gist. And yeah, thank you. Okay, now I'm just showing you guys the last of the chips, like all of them that you need and everything that I wired together. And yeah, it should work if you set it up correctly. And thank you for watching. I hope you guys have fun trying this or create cool maps. And I hope my instructions were not horrible. But yeah, if you guys want more tutorials at all, if I know how to do it, I might be able to create a video on it. Okay? Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later.